case you came across this kind of equation, you won't believe this trick. Why did I say you won't believe this trick? Is because as a student who is willing to sit for the forthcoming Jamb examination, this particular video is for you. Now, let's take a look at what we are going to have at the end of the class. Now, this question falls under Amine. And if we are just coming across this video and you don't have any knowledge about Amine, do well to check my YouTube video catalog. You'll find the full video on Amine, how to identify the primary, secondary, and tertiary Amine, and how you can name Amine. That is not where we are heading to, but you need to watch that video and this to have a full knowledge about Amine. Now, the question says, methyl ethanoate reacts with ammonia to yield what? Anytime you come across ethyl ethanoate reacting with ammonia, we call it homonolysis of esters, or the reaction between esters and amine. I repeat, homonolysis of esters or reaction between esters and amine. Methyl ethanoate is the esters, while here we have our ammonia. So the first thing we are going to do here is that we write out the chemical formula of methyl ethanoate, and to have that we said we have CH3. This is ethanoate, and here we have our methyl plus the ammonia. What are we going to have? So this kind of equation, as a student, you need to be able to know the kind of reaction that involved there. As we have said earlier, it is homonolysis of esters, but we can as well say the nucleophilic acid substitution. So that nucleophilic acid substitution, we are going to show it here as well. So guys, we have methyl ethanoate and we have ammonia. And according to the option, we have methylamine and ethanol, ethylamine and methanol, ethanamide and ethanol, methanamide and ethanol, and ethanamide and methanol. So guys, now the first thing we are going to remove from this particular thing is, now since we said nucleophilic acid substitution, this is our amine. So we have to remove one hydrogen from this NH3, and if you have to remove this one hydrogen from this NH3, we'll be having NH2. Now back to methyl ethanoate, we have to remove a carboxyl group from this place, since we're talking about the nucleophilic acid substitution. So, and if you have to remove the alkoxy, that means you are going to remove this methoxy group. So for this, we'll call this methoxy group. And if you have to remove this, we are left with what? CH3, CO, back to ammonia that we have removed one hydrogen atom from it. We are left with what, guys? NH2 plus. Now, the methoxy group is written as CH3O. The one hydrogen atom we are removing here, we are going to add it to this place. So that will give us CH3OH. That is the first member of alcohol, which is methanol. Now, we have our methanol. What is this naming? Since we said this particular compound is named as methyl ethanoate. So now we have two carbon atoms. That will give us ethane. Call it ethane. Now the functional group here is what? NH2, which is what? Amide. So guys, reaction of esters with ammonia, we call it homolysis of esters. And what happened in this mechanism here, we call it nucleophilic acid substitution. If you observe vividly, we remove the methoxy group, which we know as alkoxy group. To the ammonia, we removed one hydrogen atom by adding it to the methoxy group. With that, at the product side, we have ethanamide and methanol. Let's go back to the option. The first option is methylamine and ethanol. Option B, ethylamine and methanol. Option C, methanamide and ethanol. And the last one is ethanamide and methanol. So guys, ethanamide and methanol best to what we have solved. So option D is the correct answer. That is why I said you won't believe this trick, because some of you guys that come across this kind of question, you just picked any option without understanding the trick under it. So guys, if you are just coming across this video, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow us on our TikTok page, like, share among your friends, and if you have anything, do well to drop it in the comment box. Thank you.